Welcome to another week of Black College Experience. We rolling in once again with what we call the pop-up. You know how we do. It's always a great day to be with the Black College Experience. I'm Keisha J. Kelly, rocking and rolling over in Atlanta, Georgia. I got my co-host rolling over in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And, of course, we got a special guest tonight that everyone has fell in love with. I'm a Southern University Jaguar. My co-host is a Delta Duffel from Mississippi Valley, but we got a Jackson State Tiger on phone. So we got some special shares. Before we turn it over to the guest, what's going on?
Oh man, we're just glad to be back on talking about the sport. And you know what? Us Mississippi, ACCU gonna team up on you Jaguars. Like I'm normally surrounded by Jaguars. Now you're surrounded by two HBCU Jaguars.
It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. I'm not worried. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that one.
Really?
We got a sensation on the phone. We want to call it the 31st shot. We got Thomas Jack. We joining us tonight. Jack, what's going on?
What's going on, Jackson State Tigers in the house?
So you ain't come with phone. We with the Jackson State with that. We got it. Man, it's good to have you on, and we appreciate you for joining us for a moment. Derek, want to start off?
Yeah. Well, we're from the same hometown. I'm from Jackson. We're going to talk about the roots a little bit before we get into your time at Jackson. I also went to high school and graduated with your brother, Andrew. Okay. So he's a good friend of mine. I've had some of his interviews, wonderful cooking, a lot. So we might have to try to get Andrew to be a sponsor or something.
So we might have to try to make that happen.
Yeah. So now, Andrew, are you older or younger than Andrew?
I'm younger.
You're younger, right? Younger, okay. Yeah.
Right.
So Andrew and I went to Callaway. We're Chargers. I looked on your Facebook page and saw that you went to Provine. How that happened?
Well, my ninth grade year, I actually went to Callaway High School, and they changed us. They rezoned us, so our district had changed from Callaway to Provine, so I had to go there for my 10th through 12th grade year.
Okay. And so, what year did you graduate high school?
2015.
2015. Okay. So, did you play any sports in high school?
No, but I was a basketball manager at Provine, and I was in the band at Provine as well.
Oh, what instrument did you play?
I played the same instrument as my brother too, and I did some percussion things as well. And I did like choir at Callaway in my ninth grade year. So.
Okay, was Miss Fizelle still the choir director then, or had they?
Yeah, she was. She was.
Oh man. So I know you were taught to sing and stand tall as a member of the Callaway Singers.
Right.
So now talk about your basketball manager experience at Provine. Did you get the chance to get any games there?
No, I actually didn't get any chance to get in any games there. I actually tried it, but at the time it was, crunch time in the season as well. So I respected that, and I just continued to do my job at Provine. But it was a fun experience. I got a chance to we went to the playoffs each year, and we got deep in the playoffs and things like this. So I got that, that GPS experience, that, in-town rival experience and things like this. So I still got to, get those, great high school memories.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. So now, you were remember the marching band, of course, too, right?
At Provine, yes, I was. At
Provine. Did you join the marching band at Jackson State?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't want to be in the band. In college, I wanted to be around, full-time with athletics. So.
Right. So, man, it's good to have a hometown guy on the phone, even though, you're around. Part Charger. We'll still accept you as part Charger, but it's good to see someone from the hometown do good. I know I saw you, a young lady, Shelby, another Jackson State alum, another Jackson native, doing big things as well. I saw you gave her a shout out. So it's just a lot of talent coming out of Jackson. And, being you from Jackson, talk about what that means to you as far as making your mark, being a Jackson native.
It's always good when you can show others that, great things come out of, the same area you're from. And when you're able to represent nationally and be able to get that exposure and be able to, put on for your hometown, that's always special and something that's very important to me.
Okay. Keisha?
You put on for your hometown, as he said, and I read that you said I only applied to one school, and that was Jackson State. That's the only school I ever wanted to go to. So you had no ambitions of leaving the city. You knew your whole life you wanted to be a Jackson State Tiger. So you get to Jackson State, you do your thing, and talk about that time at Jackson State from your freshman year up into the time that you actually, talk about that time that you were at Jackson State, that time being a manager and, and your actual last game, that last game in March.
Well, coming in my freshman year, I was, afforded the opportunity to be able to work with the men's basketball program. Coach Kason Burke, he went to Provine as well. He made a deal with me in high school that if I had made the honor roll, that he'd honor, my wishes of being, the manager. So I handled my end, and then he gave me the opportunity. So coming in my freshman year, we went to the SWAC championship. Unfortunately, we lost to Southern. It was an intense game. It was a great environment. We lost by 1 point. It was, kind of a loss that I remember still now. But it was a great experience. We got a chance to compete in some postseason play after we went to Phoenix, Arizona, and we also went to Sam Houston. We also got a chance to go to Baylor, Oregon. So I got a lot of traveling experience my freshman year. During the course of those other years, we got a chance to go to places like Marquette, Ohio State. So it was a wealth of high major programs that we got a chance to go visit and go to and go, be a part of those big games like that. Also, of course, the HBCU experience, being able to be a student at Jackson State, the high spots and the homecoming events and things like this. So it was also a great experience to be able to be a part of that. And, of course, last year when I was able to get the opportunity to play, I actually was supposed to graduate last year, but I ended up changing my major so I would have another year to be able to go and be able to get in the game, because my last year that I was supposed to graduate, it was a tight playoff race, and Coach said we wouldn't be able to do it this year, so I decided to, change my major, extend that time, so hopefully I had got another chance for next year. So we got down, and we were still in a tight playoff race this year with seeding. We were just trying to get the best seeding possible to get a home game, and we had a very, very talented team, and I guess Coach had a lot more confidence in this team than the team from last year. Of course, with more scoring and things like that and, more personnel. So he felt pretty confident, and we often joked about it over the course of the whole year, and he gave me the chance. And my teammates were happy for me, and they were waiting on this moment as well as me. So, we both kind of clicked, and they went out and played hard for me and gave me the chance to get in. And, it was just an overall great experience to be able to do all the things that came with it, with going on today's show, and to get all the spotlight not only for just Jackson State but for HBCU. So it was definitely a great journey thus far.
I listened to you say, I changed my major, and if you think about it, I'll put it in this way: it was your season. It was definitely your season this season. So last season it wasn't meant, because everything that happened this year wouldn't have happened last year. So I think it was meant for that to happen, for you to have to wait, switch your major, do whatever you did to wait it out, because all of the things, it's like you became an overnight sensation. It was literally like an overnight sensation. I wake up the next day, I'm getting tags and texts and tweets and inbox, and I'm like, I don't think I see it. Did you see this person from Jackson State? Did you see this person from Jackson State? So I'm like, well, no, I guess I'm behind. And all I see is over and over. And it really was, before it even made it to the Essie's point, it really was a can't stop watching moment. It truly was. It was just one of those things you watched over and over and over again. So you talked about some of those. Talk about some of those appearances that you made, the Today Show, ESPN College Game Day, Fox. Talk about some of those appearances and how you felt after the overnight sensation.
It was great. The Today Show, they made me feel just like I was in Mississippi at home. All the flights and things like that, everything was pretty smooth, as well as the college game that they came down when we were in Montgomery, and it kind of gave me like a 30-for-30 type feel, and being able to fly in from New York the day of the game and coming to see all the different fans, even from Alabama State and our fans as well, and the commissioner of the SWAC greeted me, and everyone saying how proud they were and how, well I represented and things like this. So it was definitely something that was moving pretty fast. It was getting popular really fast, and I had to kind of adjust on the fly, but it was definitely some great experiences.
Did you ever consider playing any other sport, or basketball that was your thing, just basketball?
I played football in middle school, and I did a little football in high school, but I kind of always had that love for basketball, with being around the program for 16 years and them taking me under their wing as like the little brother of the program. So I always kind of knew I wanted to be around the game of basketball.
Oh, okay. And so I see you had the celebrity retweets, you had the celebrity site. Do you feel like a celebrity?
Kind of. At times I do, but I kind of, continue to, stay humble.
Right. There.
All right, so I want to go back to the shot now. So you had been practice. Did you get a chance to practice with the team, right, for all your years at Jack State?
Right, I practiced with the guys.
Okay. So talk about it. Let's be real now. How many of them Jack State ball players you really took to school? I'm pretty sure you did, man. I mean, you take. I mean, just talk about practicing with the basketball team.
It was fun. I often didn't get a chance to just play one-on-one in anything with the players, but just in different shooting competitions, sometimes I will win, sometimes they will win, and we just find ways to challenge each other and make it competitive and continue to, get better each and every day. So I definitely had some experiences where I will have a chance to get on and compete with the guys. So that was definitely fun.
So now let's talk about the moment you entered the game. So did you have any nervous jitters?
I was a little nervous. I actually, for some reason, I got hungry before I got in the game, and I was asking my trainers for some candy or something like that. But I mean, once I got in, my teammates were, they were happy. I was happy. I couldn't believe it. It kind of felt unreal, but then I had to turn the switch on and kind of, get serious and things like that. And my teammates told me, every time we're going to come to you, every time just shoot the ball. Don't worry about the misses. Just, just keep playing and this your time. So we're going to make sure we get you the ball every time. So they kind of gave me a few.
Right. Now, this happened against Alabama State, right?
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Arkansas Pine Bluff. Okay, good. Now, did Arkansas Pine Bluff feel like you would be a threat to shoot that three in their eyes? I mean, were they really playing defense on you, or they just think, oh, this is the student manager, he's not a threat? Did they kind of show you a little disrespect with you not being a every they player?
I wouldn't call it disrespect. Of course, nobody thinks the student manager is going to come in the game and shoot from that deep. So I kind of feel like I would have that edge. And one of my best friends played on the team, but he wasn't in the game at the time, Marcus Wallace. And he had told his teammates, don't give him an overshot. He's going to make it. You keep letting him shoot it. So, I mean, I guess they didn't listen to him. And, I was able to get enough place to get my shot off. And, it went in. And, from there, it was major.
No, it did more than go in. That shot was out net. I mean, put like this, that shot to me, if you'd have been on NBA Jam, you would have been on fire, So now Keisha mentioned celebrities. Let's talk about some of the celebrities that reached out to you on social media. I think you said Kevin Durant is your favorite player.
Yes, sir.
So what did it feel like getting a tweet or a retweet from Kevin Durant?
Oh, that's major. Anytime your favorite player knows who you are and take time out that day, they have a lot of things going on themselves. So Anytime that they can recognize a big moment, that's always special.
Now, there's a young lady at Hampton, Monet Davis, who parlayed her amateur pitching performance in Little League to playing in a celebrity all-star game. Whenever this COVID-19 virus messed up and the NBA has an all-star game, do you think that could be a future invite for Snacks to get in the three-point shooting contest or celebrity three-point shooting contest, or also the celebrity basketball game? Would you take that chance?
Most definitely. That's been something that I've put it on my checklist to be able to do. It will definitely be something that'll be a great experience. It's something that I mentioned to my teammates and my management all the time. So it's something we're pushing towards doing.
Well, whenever the NBA restarts, I guess for next season, and when they start selecting players for the celebrity event, we here at Black College Experience, we're going to try to push the average and get all the HBCU along with the management behind you, so that you can make another can't stop watching moment in three-point contest, celebrity three-point contest. I don't think they have that. I need to add that so that you can get in this thing and win it. I think you can probably win it, man, because if you get hot, I mean, hey, you hit an all-net three in a swag basketball game against some of the most talented players in the swag. So I'm pretty sure you can do well shooting at the three-point line without nobody in your face. So we're going to try to see if we can get that going for you whenever the NBA season is open back up next season. And when the All-Star game rolls around, I would love to see that. I mean, to see you out there hooping with other celebrities, because that's where you belong, man. You're an ESPY winner. A lot of people, only so many people per year can say that. Talk about, where is your ESPY now?
The ESPY hasn't made it yet to Mississippi, but it's supposed to be on the way. So I'm waiting on it to get here.
You gonna leave it at your mom's house?
I'm not sure what I'm gonna leave it at just yet, but kind of still trying to farm through, some ideas.
Okay. So when you graduated from Jackson State?
I just graduated this spring semester.
You just graduated, okay. So now, what was your degree in?
Recreation administration.
Recreation. So what's next for Thomas Lee?
Just some different plans. Some I can't discuss just yet because I'm still working out some logistics. But just of course, collaborating with some different companies and doing different endorsement opportunities and things like that. Just continue to build a brand and network and things like that. So, and I'll also be working at the school next year with athletics. So that'll be something that I look forward to as well.
You gonna be working at Jackson in athletics?
Right.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I mean, hey. Who knows, man? You may get a chance to call some games. I mean, have you ever thought about getting behind the mic?
Most definitely. It's something that I joke with Rob J about ever since I was in high school. So we may be able to make that happen one day.
Oh, yeah, Rob J. I grew up watching him just like you have. I mean, I got a chance to meet him in person for the first time when Jack State was down here playing Southern in the women's game or whatever. And, hey, found something out about Rob Johnson. I didn't know. I mean, we're both diehard Kansas City Chiefs fans. And everyone knows our Chiefs won a Super Bowl for the first time in 50 years. Now, like you said, you're a celebrity now. You got things going on. I mean, who knows? Maybe you can, and maybe get involved with the NFL doing something. I mean, I just want to see your story continue because you have a great story to tell. You're a college graduate. You're not just someone who just made a viral moment. You're an HBCU alum. That carries with it a lot of weight. And then you have skills and talent that you probably didn't know you had. So now, with the management team behind you, I'm pretty sure they're going to put you in the direction to where you can grow your brand, the Snacks brand, because, of course, I'm a big guy, so I like to eat, too. So, there are different companies out there where you can represent, eating their snacks because, hey, You're known for the shot. You're known for your nickname Snack. I mean, I just think that's amazing, that you got a chance to not only enhance your life with this moment, but with you earning your degree and then everything that comes with it, man. And then the fact that I know your brother. I can say, hey, I know Snacks' brother. I went to high school with Snacks' brother. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just think that's awesome for you, and I look forward to seeing where you go now with your journey. Keisha?
So let's go back to that moment. You beat out 8th seeded legendary gymnast Simone Biles, and you advanced to the Final Four. Now, at this point is where I kind of picked into it. Is where I was like, okay, we gotta push, and honestly, you had a lot of people standing behind you to see that. Not only were you taking the SB back to Jackson State, like you said, you were representing for all HBCUs, in my opinion. There was a moment for all HBCUs. And honestly, that was the only moment I was waiting on for the SB. That was the only thing I was waiting on was that announcement. So once the announcement came across, it was a really proud moment. How did you feel at that moment, knowing that you had beat out Simone Biles and actually 2 other people, but to beat her first, how did that moment feel?
No, that was big. Of course, she has millions of followers and she has a great fan base. So it's definitely, it was definitely an adjustment. It was definitely, something we had to stay up late and continue to try to get the edge overnight and, continue to get people on board and make different videos and things like this. So it was definitely a grind. And, it just felt really good to see the support and loyalty from everyone and to be able to, make this special moment happen.
How did you even know that you were up for ESPY?
Our media team had let me know and told me that I had been nominated. So probably about a week in advance.
Oh, okay. And then, now, are you still playing for the church? It says you're a pianist. You still playing for the church?
Right, I am. But, of course, right now everything is pretty much shut down right now.
Right. Okay. Now, what's one motto? Because I saw some things that you said. What's your motto that you live by?
Well, now it's kind of like humble, never Hollywood, but I've always been saying that. And then
you
I just
go humble, never Hollywood?
Right.
I like that. Explain what that means. I get it, but I like that. I really like that.
Just saying that, I'm still the same person before the fame. I continue to be myself at all times.
Yeah, I do. I like that. And I guess I have one final question, because we know the importance. You're a Jackson State graduate. I'm a Southern University graduate. Derek's a Mississippi Valley graduate. Before we go, talk to the people about the importance of HBCUs, because a lot of times we lose that disconnect. People don't understand the importance of attention of an HBCU, the tradition, the relevance, the family. If you could just for a minute talk to us about the importance of even considering HBCUs, not always for athletics, but just for the education, for the tradition, period.
Of course, HBCUs has a rich tradition. It's a good family atmosphere. It's different from, of course, high major colleges where you may not get that hands-on experiences with people like your athletic directors and things like that. So it's definitely more family-oriented, and you have a lot of different, just different fields with just a family atmosphere, and everyone, in the South, just a warm love and, support and things like that. So it's a lot that HBCUs have to offer. It's a great experience, and I encourage the incoming student to, get that experience. There's nothing like it.
My last question is, before we let you go, you got your undergraduate degree. You have a bright future ahead of yourself in the entertainment industry and the branding industry. Do you see yourself going back to get a master's degree?
Most definitely. I'm going to continue to get higher and higher education. That's always been something that I've always challenged myself to do. So I'll definitely be going right back into grad school.
Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
wait, before you go, tell everybody where they can find you, as if they don't know, but tell everybody where they can find you as far as social media and everything.
On Facebook, you can find me at Thomas Lee. On all my other platforms, they can find me at Big Homie _ Tom, the same as it is on Instagram, BIGHOMIE _ TOM. So.
Okay.
All right, well, SWAC fans, HBCU fans worldwide, you have just heard from ESPY winner Thomas Snack, the big shot leap out of Jackson State University, Jackson native, Coal Ram graduate. He has a bright future ahead of himself. I can't wait to see where his story ends. I'm definitely going to be buzzing your brother, Andrew. Hey, man, I need to get an autograph from Snack. You know,
right.
So whenever I come back to Andrew's restaurant, maybe you'll be there doing an autograph session. I can get that autograph. So, what parting words do you want to leave for our fans before we let you go?
I just want to thank everyone that helped throughout this ESPY process. It was good to see the unity with all the different HBCUs and see how everyone, kind of rallied around and honored my moment and continue to try to put HBCUs on the map. And I, just challenge people to continue to do what they know is working, continue to believe in themselves.
All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Thomas Knightley for Derek Thomas and Keisha Kelly in Atlanta, Georgia. We are out of here. Peace out.
Good night.